and the nearest rainbow because
Hey,
I'm
y'all.
not buying no expensive stuff.
Hey.
This
That's how y'all.
Oh my God. This real?
girl, it is.
Oh wow. No, I had a few questions I was gonna ask. Sorry for bagging y'all on y'all live. I'm a little thirsty. But like I love Bad Girls Club. That's my conference show. That's the show I go to. And honestly, y'all season had to grow on me. Cause like I ain't like the house setting. Like it was so dark and depressing. I was like,
real dark. Real
I don't like that setting. So y'all season had to grow on me. But what I want to know about the background. I don't care what was on camera. Cause we know what was on camera. Like I want to know like how production was and like the traveling, like the hotel process, like all of that. Like when people went home, did they go straight home? They go in the hotel? Did y'all have to pay for y'all stuff? Because the whole time I watched Bad Girls, because I'm like, how the fuck do these people got all this money? Like, you quit your job. Like, where's this money coming from? So was y'all paying for stuff, or was everything paid for? Like, how does that work?
Let's let Amber speak first.
Yeah, because she was there first. You know, remember, like I came in late towards the season, so I don't know how food. I don't even remember buying food, to be honest. So I don't even know if I ate the entire time. So yeah, I'll let Amber answer that.
So when we, everything, like the process of us, airfare and hotels and stuff prior to the show, getting ready for the show and stuff, they funded all of that. Okay. When we got in the house, they definitely did not fund our bills. Like whatever your lifestyle was, you had to have your finances in order for that. Food.
Did we buy food? I don't remember that. Like, didn't they pay the bills when we went out to eat? I could have swore they did.
Yeah, I don't recall going grocery shopping, so I don't know.
We paid our bill.
Yes, but I don't
think they paid. We never bought no bottles at the club. They paid for that. I don't remember buying no bottle at the club.
They paid. So if we wanted to go out, if they wanted us to go out, they funded it. And then I don't think there was ever a time that we was just like, oh, we want to go out by ourselves. So yeah, they paid for all of that. Y'all, how did we get groceries? And I don't remember going to the groceries.
I don't remember buying food, bro. I don't remember buying no type of food.
Me and you would take the cars to the store.
Yeah, we took but I never bought no food.
In reality, what I will say,
they're cheap as shit. Let's be real. They're cheap. I'm sorry.
Girl, so what I'll tell you, I think it's case to case, right? Because yeah, we got paid weekly, but me and Jamie, like, I was on their ass.
Yeah, I was telling them, like...
I'm telling them, listen, I don't have any clothes, and this prior to filming. I'm like, I don't have any clothes. I need this, that, and third, because I wanted to see how bad they wanted me. So when we arrived in California, they literally took us to the mall, and they spent their money.
They did.
To buy us stuff.
Literally.
They bought me my 5 pair of shorts, okay? That's what happened. So yeah, I
didn't even know Fashion Nova was in the mall because Fashion Nova was online at that time, and they was like, all right, we're gonna go to this mall. They got a Fashion Nova in here. Y'all can come run it up or whatever the case is. They did do that. Right. They was like, we got makeup at the crib. We got hair products y'all gonna need. I'm like, I just needed to go to a Dominican salon. I kept asking, where's the nearest Dominican salon? They couldn't find it, so I had to end up putting my shit in a ponytail. But yeah, they did do that. I remember that.
They were paying for stuff for me and Jamie.
As far as food, though, I don't remember that.
We was in a hotel every night, damn near. Thanks to Amber. We were in a hotel all the time. So yeah, they would pay for our hotels. We didn't see
we didn't pay
bill.
for the hotel.
And then whenever we went to hotels, we had this little bat phone that they gave us.
It was a trap phone. Literally a track phone.
When you went to the hotels was like, that was a present, like, because you had freedom. Like, if you knew how to work your freedom, you had freedom. You could get on a computer. You had a phone. Like, you could do a lot of shit if you knew how to.
You don't even want to know what we did in that hotel.
Like, it was
so they took your phones and stuff.
She wants to know the background information. Let's tell them. So let me.
I want to know everything.
Let me tell y'all, Amber, why did I crack the fucking bat phone? I found out the password. I figured it out. Girl, when I tell you, so all the niggas we was meeting in the club, like every time we went out, girl, we wrote their numbers down. So literally, we called them. Production, they were in a frenzy, girl. We done ditched Jimmy. I don't remember Jimmy. It was really bad.
Remember Jimmy, the one that passed away? The man was watching us outside the hotel because, like, when you go to a hotel, y'all, they send a security. It's the weirdest thing ever. But little do they know, I'm cool with all the security. And yeah, I made it known that I had a little like crush on them or whatever the case is. Girl, me and Jasmine straight skated and went down to Hollywood with some scammers. Like, I said, I'm not coming back unless y'all give me money, bro. I'm not coming back.
We told them we were going to get something to eat. And we got the little trap phone at this point. We got the little trap PC.
Yeah.
So we called these niggas that we met, and I can't remember where we met them. Girl, we ended up going to their condo. We having a ball, we drinking, and then we went to what's the strip club out there?
You know the strip
Ace of
club.
Diamonds.
Ace of Diamonds.
Ace of Diamonds.
I had a time.
And when I tell you, they kept calling us. Girl,
The Wallace sisters. All we heard was the Wallace sisters are gone.
I turned the phone off. And I was drunk. Stop fucking calling me.
Like,
so our experience in the hotels were slightly different. Like we wasn't.
Ours was.
What's
So
up,
like
like,
when
we
we
don't
would
have no
go
phone.
to the hotels, we was cool with the security too, and we would download like Uber and shit on their phone.
Yeah.
We would go wherever we want, because the gag is nobody knew that Angela was still there. Everybody thought Angela got sent home. She was not. She was put up in a hotel. So like we would go, we would get her, we would pay the Uber driver extra money to just be our taxi for that night, and we would be in the motherfucking city, because who the fuck staying in a hotel all night? Like
no, not me. Not in LA.
I feel like I'm in
Shit.
jail. Like,
Yeah, it was definitely getting jail
mind you,
vibes.
Mariah, we don't have.
But as far as your question, girl, like,
don't have no
yeah, they
phone.
did sponsor a couple of shit. I really don't remember food. I don't remember buying groceries. I don't know. I just remember I was eating noodles. So maybe I did buy them. I don't know. But other than that, they were cheap as shit. And that's why I kept pressing them. Like, and that's why I kept going with that narrative. You gotta understand, baby. I make this little bit of money in like literally one night, and maybe in 2 hours. Honestly, if I work hard enough, you gotta pay me. You gotta pay me, bro. You gotta pay me straight up. You gotta pay me. If you think I'm about to be fighting everybody in this house, you gotta pay me. Simple.
Yeah, to answer your question, I think it's like.
So did production live in the house with y'all? Cause like I would see they had that big ass house, but y'all was sharing rooms.
they were in the guest house.
Okay. So every house had like a guest house.
Production, yeah, it was a mansion. Production was in the guest house, and then we didn't have access to the whole house. Like the house is boarded to how they want it. Like those aren't the real walls in the house. They boarded to how they want us, to give us just minimal space.
Right.
And then production's in the outhouse. So like whenever a fight or anything broke out, they came in through, I'm assuming that was the garage, into the laundry room to get us.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly. Yeah. They did. They did. The laundry room had a door. And they would run in there and act crazy, yeah. Cause I remember I'm like, yo, can I wash some clothes? Like, damn, y'all got the door locked. I just want to wash some clothes.
Washer and dryer, like the fuck.
Wow, that's crazy.
Permission to wash
Well,
clothes.
it's good that y'all had that experience. I mean, y'all could take the opportunity and really grow with it, honestly. I hate that, like, when you do have those type of experience, especially like people that came from nothing, they take advantage of it. From what I seen, production was, you know, the color it is, so I ain't gonna do too much. So, you know, they like take advantage of those things. They want to make black women or women in general, like downgrade them with the fights and all of that stuff, because I feel like no episode was like really building up people. Like it was always fights or argument.
It was
Like
very negative. I'm not gonna lie. Like even after that, like it really took a toll on my mental health. I was just telling my
I can imagine.
I'm like, it really took a toll on my sister. Like I had a conversation with her and I was like, yo, I'm like, I remember when the first episode dropped, when me and Jasmine dropped, Jasmine was crying. Like Jasmine was just like, I don't know if it was coming from embarrassment or just like what it was, but
I'll
it
tell
just
you where it came from.
So where
I cried because I was talking to a Christian man and I knew that he wasn't going to approve.
yeah.
He wasn't on that. He like, why would he do that? I was trying to keep that man, but fuck him.
You gotta understand, like, don't get me wrong, I can be very messy, you know, like I live for the drama at times, but it's like when you're actually like the messy, you're the person in it, it's like it's a lie. It really took a toll on my mental health,
Especially like when it's forced. Like if that ain't your personality, that's not what you own.
exactly.
Like, damn, like I don't want to do this.
Right, production was very, very messy. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, they would literally call me on that bat phone and be like, oh, Jamie and Jazz, go do this. Baby, I'm not doing nothing for no money. You're dumb. They literally told me to spit on Christina. Like, I feel like spitting is the most disrespectful thing you could do to somebody. I'm like, you want me to look a clown in my city where I'm coming from? If you spit on somebody, you nasty. Like, I'm like, I don't have no real beef with this girl. She don't like me.
So was
I'm not
y'all
about
on
to
like a
spit on her.
contract? Like y'all was on a contract with like y'all? I seen like another BGC girl said like they was on a contract where like y'all couldn't talk about it for a long time.
We didn't talk about it for 2 years.
Oh, 2 years after. Okay. Well, yeah. Thank you guys for having me on here.
You're welcome. You're really pretty.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's the makeup for me and the hair for me.
Love
that
Get
for
into
you.
it. Get into it.
Yes, ma'am.
Guys, you guys have a good night.
So,
Bye.
Bye, babe.
I more function like a Scorpio.
She was so sweet, but yeah, I'm sorry. Production was messy. Like, I just ain't like that. Like, it's one thing if I really got issue with these girls in real life, but I don't. Like, you're not ever about to tell me what to do. Like, I've never gave follower. I really stand on business for real. So you're not about to ever tell me what to do, baby. Unless you're gonna pay me. Pay me. And that's why they was getting irritated with me and Jasmine. Baby, you got two options. You gonna pay me or send me home. Pick one.
And I prefer to be sent home. I'm ready to go home.
They
begged us to stay.
Begged us to stay. I'm like,
So
bro,
give us
Jasmine's
gifts
like, this is
and
not
money.
enough money for me, dog. Like, I could really
I'm
be
like,
living a drama-free lifestyle.
Much money in real life.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, Darius.
Okay, first of all, I want to say BGC 15 is so underrated. You guys are so iconic, and I hope you guys know that. I have like a couple questions. So the first question I have is for Jamie, actually.
Okay.
Why didn't you clean up that throw up?
Yo, you know what's so funny, Darius? We was literally just talking about this shit. So let me tell you, right? Like, I don't know, like, the people in this chat right now, but I know the type of person I am. Y'all gotta understand, you know, when I get fucked up, I get real fucked up. Like, it's to the point where I black out on bitches. You know what I'm saying? So when that night when I was drinking, I don't know what had happened. I don't know if I was excited to be in the house because I remember they got me a bottle of Fireball. They bought me.
No.
We were playing a game and I was
set
drunk.
you
I
up.
literally drunk the whole time. Let me finish, Jasmine.
That was the game when they were drinking water, wasn't it?
Yes, we were. Yeah.
Right.
Yep,
They
I
were
remember
drinking
that.
water. And mind you, I'm having a time. This was like one of the first, second, 3 days I just got in the crib, right?
Day.
Mind you, like I said, I drink like a fish. Anyway, I'm drinking or whatever, yada, yada, yada. You got to understand, like, I feel like when somebody is drunk, they're not really in their right mind. So when I threw up, honestly, I probably don't even remember throwing up. I don't even remember
Jamie,
doing
you
it.
don't
It
remember.
was to the
So,
point. I felt like
Let me
basically
answer the
when they were
question for her,
saying
because
clean
I'm
up
gonna
the throw up.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. Do you know how many scenes that we watched back when it when it aired, and we're like, when did that happen? Jamie was blackout drunk, so I don't know how y'all get down, but I'm gonna tell you how we get down. Anybody who's at the point where they're throwing up, they're not conscious. She was out of there.
True.
She was drunker than me, but I was fucked up too. That's why I laid down. I didn't even know Jamie was throwing up. So when they pressed her about it, Jamie logically, like, she wasn't there to be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna clean up my throw up. Anybody who's sober is gonna be like, okay, that's fucking disgusting.
Right.
When you're blackout drunk, it's like, bitch, what are you talking about? Who
That's
threw
right.
up? When did I throw up?
Right.
So she was drunk. Jamie was
Right.
blackout drunk in that
Right.
moment. We finished that entire bottle. They was
Right.
drinking water. Amber
Right.
knows.
Right.
So we didn't even know. So at this point, we're fucked up, and Jamie is not in her right mind to be like, okay, let me get this throw up. So that was just a pressing test because we wasn't there. We was out of there.
Yeah, I was out of there. And like one thing about me, like I said, like, you know,
And if we being all the way honest, Asia, she should have addressed that the next day. I get it, it's fucking dirty. Like, nobody wants to clean it up. Or she should have came up to me. I was a little bit more sober, and I probably would have cleaned it up. But Jamie was fucked up. That's why if y'all look at the scene, she was like, just go, I'll clean it. But I'm surprised she even did that because knowing my sister, she really be fucked up. Like, Jamie's not gonna clean up her throw up. Like, even me, like, I done blacked out a few times. I done had one of those nights where I'm drinking too much and I'm throwing up. Me personally, I don't know. Like, something just tells me to get a bag. So I'm never throwing up on the floor.
I get a bag now.
Jamie is the most neatest throw upper when she gets drunk.
But we're talking about-
Yeah, I get bags now, y'all. Bitches turn 30, I'm grabbing the bag. But at that time, I'm trying to
At
tell
that
you,
time,
I
she
was
was
literally out of my
You was
mind.
young
So like
at the
I said, I
time.
don't
You
even
was
remember
young.
throwing
So,
up.
if anything, Asia was
So that's the
taking
only reason why I didn't want to
Asia
clean
was
it up.
she was taking advantage of the situation because at this point, like, I mean, anybody who's logical is gonna be like, okay, she's fucked up. That's why she threw up. Because a normal person's gonna clean it up. So yeah, it was a little dirty, but I mean, anybody who don't get fucked up and throw up, you had a good time. It was an accident. Like, damn, my mom not too much on Jamie.
Girl.
How about you clean it up?
Yeah,
How about
it
you
was-
clean it up?
No, that's disgusting.
Now,
I mean, I would clean up.
Amber.
I would clean up my friends throw up. But if it's a random bitch, like, I would just help her out. I would help her out for sure. And I might probably
Y'all
would clean it
didn't
up.
have
I
any
would. I
friends
probably
in the
would.
house
But that's what I'm
at
saying.
that
They weren't our friends, so I'm not going to expect Asia to clean up no nasty ass throw up.
I'm not cleaning
Would
up.
have had a line.
Mom, can you stop talking? Okay.
Now, Amber, when you were fighting Susu and Hanan,
What you say, Darian?
did you feel that chair hit you, or did it just graze you? Because it looked like it hit you, but also
The chair
just
never
looked like it
hit
grazed
me.
you.
The chair never hit me. Somebody has slowed it down years ago when this happened. That chair never hit me. So I know that it looks like it did. I've seen it in fast motion, but somebody slowed it down because I kept telling people, like, the chair never hit me. It didn't touch me at all.
It definitely looked like it grazed you. So, like, I was kind of confused on that situation
The
because it looked
chair
like it hit you. And it
never touched
looked
me.
like
I'm gonna
grazed
tell you
you.
what happened to me though. I got my edges pulled out, and I barely got edges already, but I got my edges pulled out because when we did fall on the mattress, when I tried to step up, Hanan or somebody was stepping on my hair. So fuck a chair. I got my edges pulled out. Okay.
That sounds like it hurts. Oh my god.
They do.
Okay.
Damn, not the
And
edges.
then, okay, so I got two more questions. The first one is: so is it true that you guys found out about Olivia and Diamond earlier on in the season? Because in the show, it seemed like you found out like later in the season
Found out what?
That they weren't
Olivia
sisters.
and Diamond weren't sisters.
Oh. I think it was a few weeks. Well, I don't know. You can't ask me that because again, I'm not a girls person, so I didn't really give a fuck. I wasn't really trying to interact. Early on in the show, I knew I wanted to go home, so I was out the way. But from what I could see, when Christina is asking like, why are they dancing on each other like that? Like when she started suspecting that was our first night in the club. That was like our first or second night in the club. So I think people started suspecting it early on, but we didn't get told till they actually started like arguing when one of their exes called or something.
Yeah, when I saw that clip when it first came out, I was like, "There's no way those two are sisters."
No.
No way.
All right, that was the best.
I'm not even gonna hold you because I came on later in that when the shit kind of honestly came out, and when I found out them bitches wasn't sisters, and Liv was up there pillow talking about this weird ass bitch wanted to be famous. This weird ass bitch was literally fingering me and all types of shit. I said, hold on.
So Liv was sleeping in our room, or we were sleeping in her room because we came after. And one morning she woke up. She didn't tell us that they were dating, but she was like, "That bitch is not my fucking sister." And I'm like, well, what do you mean she's not?
And next thing you know, Amber, production starts running.
She was like, she's not my fucking sister.
I think Olivia was fed up. I think Olivia just wanted to go
She
home.
was like, we're close friends and we grew up together. She made up a whole spiel about like how they've known each other a long time and they consider each other sisters. And then as the day went on, more and more tea was just being spilled. And she's like, oh, she's picking them over me, this, that, and the third. That's not how you treat your friend. Next thing you know, the bitch is talking about, oh yeah, we used to date. She's my ex. I'm like, wait, what? And I just started fucking cracking up because bitch. So I'm like,
They were fucking in them people's house.
I'm like, so
They were fucking in them people's house.
So at this point, I have so many questions. But all I want to know is, I'm like, well, what made y'all come on the show if it's a sister season? She was like, Diamond wanted to be fucking famous. That was the best part.
That was the best fucking part.
I'm like, not famous on Bad Girl stuff. That's crazy. She was like, yeah, she's in here flirting with Angela, disrespected me, knowing that I'm fucking here. I'm like, so you gonna fight her?
She said, you want to sit up here and spoon me in the bed? Yeah.
Yeah, she told us how they was fucking in the bed.
They was literally fucking in the bed.
And I was like, my bed? And she was like,
All right, my last and final question is: okay, Jamie and Jazz, I saw you were hanging out with Natalie Nunn during the Baddies East era. What happened with that? How come you guys didn't join Baddies?
Okay, so yeah, let me tell you that because I know everybody wants to know why we didn't join Baddies. So basically, long story short, right? We got asked to be on Baddies. What was it, Atlanta? No, not Atlanta. I think it was Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. And it was like, oh, y'all want to do Baddies, yada yada yada. At that time, Jasmine was doing stuff. I had a man at the time. I didn't know what it was, and I'm just like,
it was like an OnlyFans thing.
I thought it was an OnlyFans thing because that's the way she kind of told me. She was like, yo, we about to make hella money. Like a lot of the bad girls would send me up. I think if I'm not mistaken, no, not Judy. Bree hit me up. She was like, yeah, come on, we're gonna do this OnlyFans thing. It's gonna be lit. The BGC fandom, they want us real bad. So they wanted to get us all together. I respectfully was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I got too much shit going on in my life. At that time, I actually had a real job. So I'm not about to leave my job to play around with y'all in Atlanta. So I declined that. The second season came. Who reached out?
Nobody reached out to us the second season.
Yeah, no one reached out the second. That was BLA South. And what was after that, sis? That was West. No one reached out. They reached out for East.
They didn't reach out for East. What it was
she did reach out for East. What do you mean?
She didn't reach out for East. Natalie came down here because she was having a lash.
No, she wrote me and said, "What's up with y'all being on Baddies East? They want you." Yeah, she wrote me she didn't write you, but she definitely wrote me because I
was about to say because I remember asking for y'all. I was asking for y'all.
Yeah, I got the whole message on my phone. Hold up, let's pull it up.
She came down here.
Let's pull it up because Jamming playing who? She definitely wrote me, was like, hold on, I'm typing
But I know she
baddies.
came down here for her last event and she was like, we're
Baddies
gonna talk about
East.
baddies, but it was like no proposal. But I'll let Jamie finish.
Hold up. Here we go, right here.
On Caribbean.
Y'all can see my camera.
No pretty babies.
Y'all see my camera? Let's talk about y'all on Baddies East. Y'all see that or nah? So I said, let's talk about it, sis. Philly in the building. But we would love to join you guys. So yeah. So that's what happened. So yeah, Atlanta, we got I was like, nah, I can't do that right now. Got too much shit going on. Had a nigga at the time. Baddies East, Nat came down. It was for a lash event. It was nothing. It had nothing to do with baddies, honestly. Like she was talking about baddies or whatever the case is. Can y'all hear us or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because it said it was paused. But yeah, so she was just like, damn, like, East Coast is going up. We would love for y'all to join. She had other like castmates who was going to join, like Mariah Lynn at that time. Who else she had, sis? That was on the show. Smiley was there. That's when they got into the fight, whatever the case is. But we never like really talked contracts or nothing like that. She was just telling us about us, like how the pay was, this, that, and the third. She was like, the people really want y'all. Would y'all do it? And I told her, I'm like, yeah, I would definitely.
Good.
Yeah, I'm like, I would definitely do it at the time. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did not want to go on TV fighting, but I'm talking about we're talking about a check I'm not going to decline. Like,
you could put me against
I'm not gonna, I would
me in
do a
the
lot
fucking
for that.
ring.
Like the check that she was talking about. And when she had the girl Janelle there, she was like, ask her how much we paid her. And, Janelle definitely confirmed. I'm like, yeah, it's a no brainer. I would definitely do that. But, then long story short, I guess the bull Lemmy, he was like, nah, we want to do content creators. We want Wo Vicky, we want T, and who else? Basically they wanted to do like content creators and I guess like people who already like I guess had a name, whatever you want to call that, whatever the case is. And I'm like, all right, sis, cool. Like it's no pressure. Like if y'all want to spin the block, spin the block. If y'all don't, cool. But so that's what that happened was Natalie had no really control of that. Basically the bull, he wanted to go with something different. He wanted to hi, my name is T bitch and a whole bunch of shit like that. So that's what that was. But I would have definitely done it. I don't, do I want to fight at 31? Hell fucking no. But that check was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I would do a lot for that.
Fighting.
It was for free.
They definitely want all
For
influencers.
free.
That's what I love
For
about
free.
these.
But I'm just saying, I didn't initiate that fight. Do I want to fight? No. I'm a girl's girl. I like to party. I like to have
You're
fun.
a messy bitch.
Drug that bitch.
You're a
But
messy
yeah.
bitch.
But anyway, that's what happened. Yeah. Lemmy Bull, the Lemon Pepper Bull, he was just like, yeah, we want to go in a different direction. We want what he said? He said he wanted Taseki and Krishan's sister. He wanted them. They have like a storyline. Like I feel like Baddies is more kind of, I don't want to say scripted. It's definitely reality TV, but they go with what they want to go with. They got to do what's best for business. So
it's definitely more set based. Like I feel like theirs is like a set. You guys were like
they got time
24/7. It was more authentic, definitely.
Yeah, for
so,
sure.
but other than that, guys, thank you so much for your time. I enjoyed my time with you guys.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thanks, y'all. Definitely did miss out, sis, because at that time I ain't give a fuck. I still don't, but hey. I told him. Natalie was like, I seen you fighting on BGCT. I said, and was. The bitch called me a black nigger bitch. Who? I'm going to show you one today. Today, mama. Today. Right. You done got it up out of me now.
We gotta do this again. Like I really feel like that restriction did something.
What did it do? Should we hang up and do it again?
I don't know.
Instagram.
Yeah. Mommy said we should go on Instagram.
Okay.